I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your feeder flash for Tuesday, August the 22nd, where if you look back on Eclipse Monday, there's not a lot really going on. Had a few cash feeder markets that were a little stronger. Don't really know why, other than the weather's just been so outstanding with the cool temperatures and a lot of rain. Everybody's got lots of grass and feed's going to be cheap for sure. But you look at the board on cattle. Live cattle futures, the October contract was down a nickel at 105.85 on the close. The August close at 106 even. And feeder cattle, let's go to the October contract there, by far the most popular. And it was down 55 on Monday to end the day at 139.92. Your August spot feeder cattle contract ended the day at 140.5. which has got a pretty good basis now to what cash cattle are bringing, because it's been dropping too. But your weighted average on last week's fat cattle trade on 96,500 head had your live steers averaging 109.68, down $5.49 compared to weighted average from the previous week. Dress steers averaged 175.25, down $8.62 compared to the previous week. Box beef cutout values continue to drop and just lower market, and everything cattle and beef is just down. But we've made talk about the narrow spread now between choice and select. It's just down to nearly nothing. You just look at your choice and better grading nationwide is just 79.5% almost cattle or steers and heifers are grading choice or better. You compare that to a month ago where it was about 78%, and 3 months ago it was just over 75%. So you see these cattle that went on feed as long yearlings and backgrounded for a long time and then fed, they just grade that much better than calf feds or something that's been pushed really hard and it'll kind of give out on you. But feed's going to be cheap. We see that now. December new crop corn there ended the day at 363, and anytime it's under 380, 375, you just figure that that's cheap feed. But feeder cattle market real-time index late Monday was at 141.55, down 12 cents from the close of last week. You finally see your CME index dropping. It was down 231 compared to on the latest available compared to the previous report there, but finally down there about 143.5. It's got some more dropping to do, heavily influenced by some of them northern plain sales where it's easy to get a lot of cattle put in there at a high price because they sell so many big load lots and stuff, and that's got a lot of dropping to do, and it's you know, way ahead of what your index price is. But just lots of rain, lots of grass in the southern plains up through the lower part of the Midwest. I realize those guys in the greater northern plains on the west side are still dry up there, would look to get some rain, but the corn belts pretty much had all the rain they need. It's just fantastic down here. The Texas Panhandle, western Oklahoma, most of Kansas, New Mexico, the ranches in New Mexico look as good as they've looked in recent memory. Over the weekend I was able to drive through some ranch country in Texas, from Lubbock across there to Fort Worth on Highway 82. You go through that big ranch country, Seymour, Texas, Guthrie, Texas. You go past the Pitchfork and the 4.6s. Those cattle are standing in belly deep grass through there. See those remudas of those real big fancy horses out there, and the brood mares with their foals. I mean, it's just really a beautiful drive through there and looks as good as I've ever seen it. So that's definitely not a problem in big cattle country. But you look at your Monday markets, your high volume markets there. Oklahoma City had 4,500 head Monday. Market there was called $2 to $5 higher. And Joplin Regional Stockyards, 3,400 head there, steady to $3 higher. And I think it's just, you know, the conditions have just been so good that it's influencing the market a little bit on feeder cattle. But you look at an individual quote there, Joplin Regional Stockyards at 10:30 in the morning, sold a load of 838 pound steers at 144.5. That's your feeder flash for Tuesday.